I'm going to go identifying the parts to this Sony NEX camera. If you get bored easily, don't waste your time watching this. You can always look online and look at the manual, but for those who want to just have the easy way out and watch this, here goes. This is your pop-up flash on the NEX camera. This is the automatic illuminator if you want to take pictures. This actually is an illuminator, which I don't like. I disable it. Otherwise, when you take a picture, it always shines a bright light on people or a red light on people so they know they're being photographed. It does aid in the focusing, but I choose to go without it. This is your shutter button. This is your navigation button. Your on and off power switch. This is for your remote control sensor right here. So of course, if you have a remote control, you've got to be in front of the camera. It's line of sight. The lens release button is right down here. If you want to take the lens off, just push the release button right here. It'll pop the lens off. The accessory shoe is over here. That's for whatever you want to put in there, additional flash, microphone. But it's an accessory shoe, GPS perhaps if they ever have them for this camera. The image sensor position mark, which is right here, so you know exactly how far to measure if you're taking important shots. You can use this image sensor position mark. The microphone is tiny little hole right here, very difficult to see, but that's the microphone. The lens, of course. And the lens mount is back here. And the image sensor is behind the lens mount. I don't want to take the lens off, so I'm not going to show it to you. And the lens contacts are some contacts on the silver ring inside the camera. And then we turn the camera around. Okay, on the back side, you've got your playback button right here. You've got your pop-up flash button right here. We showed you before the pop-up flash. The diopter adjustment, that's for your viewfinder. It's a little scroll wheel. You can adjust it to adjust for your particular vision. The left and right control dial. The movie button, which very, very, very often I hit by mistake when I'm trying to take pictures. I can't take the picture because I had a movie being taken, so I've got to stop the movie and then I've got to take the picture. But this movie button is, I think, in a very bad location. It gets hit by mistake very, very often. So that was, to me, is the worst design in the world. But you have to get used to it, I guess. It's there at any rate. The autofocus and manual focus and AL button is right here. Control wheels down here. The soft key. You've got 3 soft keys actually. Soft key A is the top one. Soft key B is the bottom one. And soft key C is located in the center of the control dial. You've got your viewfinder on the inside. Your sensor is right here. It's pretty difficult to see, but it's a little, when your eye goes up to this, I'll show you. When your eye gets up to it, we'll shut the camera off. Just this little thing right here. And then the viewfinder lights up. Works quite well. So that's your eyepiece sensor and your viewfinder, of course. And there's an eyepiece cup that comes with the camera that would go over this part here if you wear glasses or if you use it. I don't want to use it because I want to keep my camera as compact as possible. And then on the side, you've got the side pops open. That's kind of nice. So the HDMI is the top one. The mini USB is the bottom one. And the microphone jack is down below there. Continuing on, there's a light sensor on the bottom of this viewfinder. And as you can see, just barely see it, but that will tell your viewfinder what light, how much brightness you need so you can see it whether you're indoors or outdoors. Of course, there's the tilt-out LCD monitor. I love it. That's one reason I held off on buying a Nikon camera. They still didn't come out with this tilt-out viewfinder, which I think is very backward of them. But the tilt-out viewfinder, I think, is a fantastically great feature. Then you turn on the bottom here. You've got your battery compartment. You've got your memory card slot. You've got your cover, of course, that locks in place. Your hookups for your shoulder strap. Your tripod receptacle. Your speakers, which is very humorous, they're almost invisible. Your speaker. You've got what's called an access lamp down here, so when a video or film is still processing, the light's blinking here so you don't open your camera up by mistake. And then you've got your little receptacle down here. If you ever want to have a cord, have your power on when you're doing time-lapse or something, that would pop open, the cord would fit right inside. Just be sure you don't pinch the cord when you're closing the cover. I hope this brief tutorial helped you identify the camera and the various parts.